Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Tashawn here, and I'm back with another video. This one is from Vintage Chic Scents. I had placed this order on December 13th. I received it on December 12th, and this was for a fall Halloween mystery box. So let's go ahead and get started. I have since placed a few more orders with Kirby because she kept posting in the group that she loaded this on the website. She loaded that on the website, and it was things that I had tried to get before but wasn't able to get. So I do have a couple of more orders that will be coming, that's on their way. So once I receive those, I'll also share that information with you guys in a video as well. So let's see. So this was a mystery box, so I had no idea what was the sense that I was going to get because it's a mystery. So it's a bunch of shapes here, so let's go over what I got. So this one is Jackie O's Pumpkin Spice Snickerdoodles, and this is French Vanilla Bean Cake, topped with pumpkin spice frosting, fluffy marshmallows, and Snickerdoodle crumbles. And this is really delicious. It's a spicy, a little bit creamy bakery scent. I like this one. I cannot wait to melt that. And it's in a pumpkin. Very pretty. Nice, delicious fall bakery blend. Then we have room 237. This is pumpkin spice, chestnuts, brown sugar, and harvest spices. And this is the same thing. You get those spicy notes from the different spices. It's sweet from the brown sugar. And I do pick up that nuttiness from the chestnuts. I like chestnuts. They're really good. I do eat those occasionally. Or is it chestnut? No, I'm thinking of another nut. Not chestnuts. I'm thinking of a different nut. I'm thinking of hazelnuts. I like those. Those are good. What am I talking about? Just ignore that. But I do get like the chestnut in this, which is, it blends really well with the rest of the spicy notes and the brown sugar. And this one is another pumpkin. And then we have Whoville, and this is cherry cookies, cotton candy, and jelly glazed donut. Interesting. Oh. Oh, wow. I definitely get that glazed donut and the jelly. Oh, this is nice. On the bottom, I definitely get the cherry from the cherry cookies. And it's just super sweet from the cotton candy. Like cotton candy just adds extra sweetness. So it's already sweet already from like the cookies and then the jelly glazed donut. But then you have that cotton candy, which gives it like an extra boost of sweetness. Oh, wow, this is delicious. And this is a scent shot cup. Then we have this bag here of shapes. And it says, "Hey, boo." And it says salted butter. I said it like I was talking to a friend. "Hey, boo." This is salted butterscotch and vanilla bean Noel. And I guess I should have untied this earlier. Wasn't thinking. Okay, here we go. And these are in the shape of little gingerbread men. You definitely get that butterscotch. It's very creamy from the vanilla bean Noel. So it's like a creamy butterscotch. Growing up, my mom used to always have like the butterscotch candies in her purse. They're so good. Nice and buttery. Butterscotch is delicious. Like I think that's like the only thing I like in butterscotch. Like you'll never see me eating, what is it? The butterscotch pudding. Can't do that. Anything else with butterscotch, I just like the butterscotch candies. For some reason, that's the only type of butterscotch scent that I enjoy. But this smells really delicious. Nice and creamy, buttery, and you get like that butterscotch, like it's authentic to me of how a butterscotch would smell when you first take it out the wrapper. Because I feel like the more, like when you eat a butterscotch candy, like a hard candy, I feel like when you first open it, it's like the scents and the flavors are dormant. But when you put it in your mouth and as, you know, you suck on the butterscotch, those flavors just come alive. And it's like, oh, this is really nice and buttery. It's sweet. And before you know it, your candy is gone and you're like, that was really delicious. I want another one. So this is what this reminds me of. So I am not mad at that. This one is Jackie O's Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. This is rich vanilla bean cake topped with whipped marshmallows and a side of pumpkin pecan waffles. And just knock that over. I'll get that later. Thank goodness it wasn't anything liquid that I knocked over. Okay, so the first thing that I get is the vanilla bean cake. Like I get that cakey note. It is cream, so I feel like the whipped cream is really giving it a creaminess, but also softening this blend altogether. So like I get the pumpkin pecan waffles, but it's not super strong because of the marshmallows. But this is really good. I like this. This would be a scent that I would melt that you know, sometimes when you want something like you have blends that are like heavy bakery and you're like, oh, I really can go for that. And it really feels like you're in bakery heaven or like you're baking something in the kitchen or whatnot. To me, and sometimes those scents may be a little bit strong. You're like, okay, it's just a little bit too much. For me, this one to my nose, is giving me is just enough bakery, just a little bit, just to, you know, I'm gonna tease you a little bit with this bakery, and then you start thinking like, you know, you start thinking in your mind bakery stuff or whatever. That's how I'm looking at this. So it's not super strong right now on cold. Right now, you know, this is a nice subtle blend. That marshmallow is really creaming it out. We'll see how it is on warm. But overall, it smells really good. But I feel like this one may be a little bit more on the subtle side, but you know, that could change on warm. And it's in this beautiful little Christmas tree. And this one is the Warrens, and this is glazed cinnamon donuts plus a warm cup of mulled cider topped with gooey marshmallows, caramel drizzle, and sweet cinnamon. Ooh, I get the cider first. Like that is what my nose picks up first. Then I get the glazed cinnamon donuts. So the marshmallows and the caramel is giving it gooey, like creamy, sweet, extra sweetness. And the cinnamon is not red hot cinnamon. It's more of like a bakery cinnamon. This is delicious. Wow. Oh, I like that a lot. And this is another Christmas tree. Mmm, so good. And this one is a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. This is sweet potato pie, gooey marshmallow, sugar cookies, and caramel cupcakes. Wow. Sweet potato pie. That is the first thing my nose picks up. Like, I literally felt like I just pulled my pie out of the oven. I let it cool down. Now I just sliced into it to give myself a slice. Oh, wow. This is so good. It's creamy. It's sweet. Oh, my goodness. I do get some of that caramel from the cupcakes. This is amazing. I I'm just gonna say it. I need this in a loaf. Oh wow. Like this is so real. Like I feel like I literally just went to the market. I picked up some sweet potatoes. I took the skin off the sweet potatoes. I put them in the pot, boiled them till they got nice and tender, chopped them up, put all my seasonings and everything. Oh my goodness. My mouth is so watery right now. Y'all do not know. I am a foodie, and sweet potato pie is one of my favorite desserts. I will take sweet potato pie any day over any cookies, candy, any of that stuff. You give me sweet potato pie, I can eat a whole pie in one sitting. Like, I love sweet potato pie. So I have to stay away from it because I will eat like the whole pie. But this is giving me what I need when I don't have sweet potato pie. Like, this is so delicious. Oh my God. Like I said, my mouth is so watery right now. A true foodie at heart. Oh wow. Yeah, I need more of this one. I'm definitely going to wow. I need to check the website because like this is so good. Oh my goodness. And I know Kirby has been adding things and saying, I added this. I need to go back. I need to go on her Etsy and see what is on here and see if this is one of those blends. Like, I don't know if she has any more oil, but I am definitely like, I need this in a loaf. Like, this is phenomenal. That one, yes. This one is, if you will focus, come on. There we go. Fluffer Nutter. And this is sweet and salty peanut butter, gooey marshmallows, fresh baked bread. Now, let me tell you guys, I really don't gravitate towards like peanut butter scents or anything like that. I think I've had like maybe one blend that had like peanut butter in it. That's not really my vibe in terms of what I enjoy in terms of wax blends and scents and things like that. So, but I'm trying to be more open and branch out. So let's see. Ooh. Wow. This is definitely peanut butter. And I love peanut butter. I don't know why I don't like gravitate towards more peanut butter scents, but I have, what is it? Is it the collectible lunchbox? I think I ordered Because after I placed this order, then she loaded more stuff on the website, and I believe it was collectible lunchbox, and I think that's the peanut butter blend that everyone raves about. So I got some of that, but this one is so good. Oh my, it's salty, roasty. Now on cold, it smells good. We'll see how it is on warm, because I'm real, when it comes to melting stuff on warm, like with scents that I'm not really too keen on, sometimes on warm it's like, oh, I had high hopes for you, but you didn't work out. So I will melt. Right now, I enjoy this. This smells amazing. And like that gooey marshmallows is really creaming it out. And then you also get like that bread note, like that fresh baked fresh baked bread. So just think, you slice up some bread that you just baked, took out the oven, still like maybe just slightly warm. It hasn't cooled off 100%. And then you take and you put the gooey marshmallows on, you spread that on your slice of bread. And then you top that with the peanut butter, or vice versa. You may put the peanut butter down first and then put the marshmallows on top. Either way, that would be a delicious sandwich, like for sure. Oh, wow. I know when I was growing up, I used to do, I would take the peanut butter and put it on the bread and then put it in the broiler. So where like the peanut butter kind of got like roasty, not burnt, but it would get like brown on the top, like a little crispy. Oh my God, that was so delicious. And this is what this is giving me. Wow. Like I haven't done that in such a long time. But I remember doing it as a little kid. Just like when I wanted something like a little snack and my mom was like, you're not going to the store to get a bunch of candy. And I would be like, well, I need something and everything. And I would just go downstairs to the kitchen, take out a slice of bread, put the peanut butter on top, put it in the broiler till it got like, just kind of like not burnt, but you would let it get to the point where it would get like roasty and it would get like a little like crispy on the top. So it would be like browned peanut butter and it was like a little crispy. And then when you would bite into it, the top would be crispy, but underneath would be like gooey, like warm, melted peanut butter. So good. And this is what this gives me. I love this. So, now I'm very interested to try some other blends with peanut butter. Then we have Fiona the Supreme Witch Embed Sanderson Sisters Overpour. And this is, bear with me guys, I'm trying to read this and it doesn't want to focus. And, my eyes, I'm at that particular age where it's time for me to get the progressive lenses. But I'm not ready for that just yet because I feel like I'm older, but then I feel like I'm not that old to be having those type of glasses just yet. Like, can you give me a minute? So, but I have to, admit defeat and say, listen, girl, your eyes need it at this point. Like, so, yeah, sometimes it's hard to read stuff. So this is cider cupcakes topped with cream cheese frosting, Granny Smith apples, and waffle cane. Waffle. I'm sorry, guys. Waffle cone pieces, green apple, candy corn, caramel, and marshmallow. Oh, a mess. Enjoy the show. So yeah, once we I probably won't make my appointment until we go with the eye doctor until we go back into the office because I work downtown and my eye doctor is right literally like a few blocks away from my work. And where we live at, I'm not driving or having, well, I don't drive. My husband would be driving me, but I'm not going all the way downtown at this current moment in time. So let me see. I definitely can pick up the green apple. It's like the apple is juicy, like you just bit into an apple. So for me, the apple is more prominent in this. Let me take this out the tin and see if I can pick up some of these other notes. Okay, so I am getting some of the caramel um, and the candy corn. It's very creamy because the marshmallow and then you have the cream cheese frosting creams it out. But for me, the apple is really the prominent scent note that I'm picking up with my nose. It's very juicy, crisp. You can tell it's a green apple. This is really, really delicious. And then I get the candy corn. Like, I literally, I'm taking to the bag with the candy corn in it. You pull it out. Like, I'm so weird. Like, I used to be one that when I would take the candy corns out the bag, I would smell them first. Just a weirdo. I guess that's where my daughter gets stuff, like everything. And she's like, let me smell that. Here, try this. Nope, let me smell that. And if it doesn't smell a certain way to her, she will not eat it. Even if it tastes delicious and she knows that it's going to taste delicious, because of the smell, she'll be like, nope, I don't want that. And she'll like run away and everything. And I'm like, so she gets that from me because I used to always be like, let me smell that. But yeah, I used to literally smell the candy corns and then I would smell the pumpkins. And they smell so, well, to me, they smelled so different. And then I would eat them. So I would like sniff the candy and then eat the just weird. Who stuff we do as kids is just, and sometimes as adults is like, huh? What? Are you sure you okay? It's just so funny. Like we have little like quirks and stuff that we do that's just like, okay. But that's what makes us all unique, and that's okay. Wow. And this is what that looks like. Is a little pumpkin in bed, a happy pumpkin. And then it's gray, and you can see that the embed goes all the way through. So I can't wait to melt that. And all of this stuff is good to go. Most of this, oh, as I drop it on the floor, I think I've dropped so many things today so far. Um, so this one was poured in August, so this one is good to go. Some things were poured in October, November. So I don't have to wait for any of this stuff. I do, for me, I find that Kirby's wax, the longer I let it sit, the better it gets. For me, it ages well. So I like to let her stuff sit and then pull it out. And it's like, oh my God, this smells amazing. And I feel like the oils develop the longer I let her stuff sit. So I'll probably let this sit just a little bit maybe. Um, I may play around. Like sometimes I'll cut something up and I'll see what it's like right away. And if I feel like it's not giving me what I think it should be giving me, then I put it back and let it sit. And then when I pull it out, like I had a scent from her, I forget the name of the blend. And when I first got it, at first I was like, I don't know about this one. So I tucked it away, completely forgot about it. Pulled it out one day, melted it, and I was like, oh my God, this blend is amazing. It was so good. I was so happy that I didn't just, cross it off and say, no, I'm not interested in this anymore or give it away because it was beautiful. It was delicious. It was fruity. The it was like that time letting it sit to cure longer just developed and did something to that blend to where it was so good. I really enjoyed it. So sometimes you just got to let things sit a little bit longer, and you'll get better results. Some things you can melt right away and you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. But you have to figure out, it's trial and error with anything that you're melting from any vendor that you order from. So but I'm just glad that I gave it a chance and didn't just say right away, oh, I don't like this, and give it away, because then I would have missed out on how beautiful and delicious that blend was. When I melt, and I forget, what was it, Galentine's Day? I think it was Galentine's Day. When I first got it, I was like, yeah, not so much. It was something that was throwing me off that I couldn't put my finger on it. So I was like, well, let me just put this to the side. So one day I was like, oh, let me melt this and see. And when I tell you, it was so good, and it threw for like 2 days, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. So I was glad that I just sat it to the side and said, let's be patient, let it marinate a little bit longer and see what happens. And it was beautiful. So I can't wait for her to bring that back again. That was around Valentine's Day she did that, so hopefully that one will come back around again, because I will definitely get more of that because I enjoyed it a lot. So the last item that I have here is Autumn in Salem, and this is pumpkin donuts dusted with cinnamon and sugar. And these are two big chunky ghost shapes. And that's what that looks like. And you can get maybe about four to five melts out of this, depending on how big your warmers are. Some people might cut smaller because they may have smaller warmers. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. Very delicious. So you get the like that fried donut note. You get the spices from the pumpkin and like with the cinnamon and the sugar. Oh, so good. Now the cinnamon sugar is giving me when I was little, we used to do what was it, cinnamon toast. So my mom always kept like snacks and stuff in the house, but sometimes if we ran out of snacks, and as a kid, you're like, I want something sweet, like I want a little sweet snack or what have you. So we would have cinnamon toast. So we would take the toast and put butter on it, and then we would sprinkle cinnamon and sugar on the top, and then put it in the oven, and let the butter and the cinnamon all like meld together, and it was like the best thing on earth. It was so good. And so growing up, that's what we used to do. But like I said, my mom, she always made sure it was snacks in the house all the time. Just because it was kids always coming over, the friends in the neighborhood and stuff like that. So she would always like make sure that if I had snacks or whatever, then the kids, also could have something like little juice boxes and stuff like that. So that was one of the things that if we didn't have any snacks, like let's just say we needed to go to the supermarket and we hadn't had a chance to get to the market to re-up on our snacks, that would be something that we would make as like an extra little treat, but it was so delicious. So that's what the cinnamon and sugar and this blend is reminding me of. This is so good. Wow. Very delicious, very fall. Although I would melt this every day, all year. As you guys know, I am not a seasonal melter. I'm more so of a mood melter. And this came with two of the ghosts, and they're huge. So I am very excited about this mystery box. I know she had put up a Christmas mystery box, and when I went to go look, so I was like, oh, I should get that one. But by the time I went back online and like made the decision to say, let's snag that one, I believe it was already sold out. So I know she has some mystery boxes on the site right now, but I'm not exactly sure what those mystery boxes are. So, but like I said, I do have some other orders that are in the works right now that will be coming in the future. So once I get those, I'll be sure to share those with you as well. So thank you so much if you made it to the end. I appreciate you all. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so that you are notified when I upload my next video. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.